tell us your name about your project?
My name is James Frank, and I was one of two main contributors of the Frank-Hertz experiment. The experiment apparatus consisted of an electron tube, which had a cathode at one end, a metal mesh piece in the middle, and this mesh piece was positively charged with respect to the cathode. On the far side of this mesh piece, we had an anode, which was negatively charged with respect to the mesh. This anode would serve as a collecting plate for the electrons as they passed through this mesh plate. As for the rest of the apparatus, we had one drop of mercury in it, which was stayed at 100 pascals pressure, and the tube was kept at 115 degrees Celsius. Whenever electrons were able to make it from the cathode through the mesh and onto the anode, an observable current was formed. We found this current to be dependent on the potential difference between the cathode and the mesh grid. At 4.9 electron volt increments, we noticed a sharp drop in the current for mercury, and for neon, we found this to be every 17 electron volts, and this continued to approximately 70 electron volts, and we found this drop to do with inelastic collisions between the atomic electrons and the accelerated electrons.
What were you trying to do?
In short, we were trying to quantitatively prove the existence of discrete energy levels of electrons. So in this time, this was a big advancement in science, and while fellow scientists were working theoretically on similar work, such as Einstein and Niels Bohr, we were unaware of such work, more specifically Bohr, and furthermore, there is no other experimental validation for this work, right? So we wanted a way to quantitatively prove that all these theories, these headways that we're making, are actually existing in the real world.
Where did the experiment occur?
It took place in Berlin, Germany. I was working at Frederick William University, and my future partner, Mr. Hertz, was working at the University of Berlin.
What other significant events were happening around the world?
Well, right before our project was basically on the toes of World War I, right? So Germany had just unified not too long ago, and so there was this large push for innovation and technology, and that kind of helped our project, right? Because there's more funding, everybody's kind of on your side, they're rooting for you. And in Germany, although the government was growing more authoritarian, industrially and economically, we were surpassing some of the market's leaders like Great Britain. And our main competition was the United States, which was really astonishing for a country that was unified just such a short time ago. So although World War I was looming, it was kind of an ideal time for our experiment because, there was this push for advancement, and it concluded right before World War I, so we kind of dodged that bullet.
Right. And who else was involved?
Like my aforementioned, or I said before, my partner, Gustav Hertz, he was a friend of a friend who I met, and then we continued to work together, but we are no longer associated with each other due to irreconcilable moral differences.
And what was your
role? We basically did it all together, right? So when working with these atomic structures, everything's very precise. There's not a whole lot of room for error, especially when just measuring these tiny movements with electrons. So everything was kind of together in tandem because you always had somebody saying, are you sure this is right? Is this procedure really what you want to go forward with? So instead of delegating our project and saying, well, you do this part and you do this part, it was entirely a cooperative effort.
And what impact did your project
have? Well, in the physics community, right, it was just more of reaffirming these discrete energy levels, which went on and it says, only a specific photon will be emitted when an electron drops down a level. This is most often seen with the hydrogen spectrum and credited to Bohr. In addition, it kind of validated Einstein's theory that electromagnetic waves also have particle properties, right? Because these dropping electrons. And then in a much more broad stroke, you could say that it kind of laid the fundamentals for 21st century physics today. So one of the greatest equations in physics, the Schrodinger's equations, which is all about quantum mechanics in kind of short, and this really laid the groundwork for some of these advancements in these equations to be made. So it kind of was like a path just getting physics really started.
Okay. And how is being located in Germany impacting your career?
It has drastically changed my career and life. So whenever Hitler was starting to rise to power and these extremist groups were coming to, I resigned from all of my positions in academia in protest of the treatment of my peers. And then I also helped my friend Frederick Lindman basically alleviate Jewish workers, so fire them in short so that they could go find work overseas it wasn't suspicious they were allowed to go. I finally fled in November of 1333, and I had a brief visit to the United States, and then I went and continued my research in Copenhagen for a few years, and then I came back to the United States, where I worked closely with Niels Bohr. And my entire life, I was working with fluids, and so I was fluorescent fluids. That was my thing, right? And then under the influence of Niels Bohr and changing countries, I eventually, started working with biological reactions. So